You know, for years I held on to this worn-out, faded scarf. It was a gift from someone I cared about, but our relationship had long since ended. Every time I saw that scarf tucked away in my drawer, I felt a pang of sadness, a longing for what was. It took me a while to realize that holding onto that scarf wasn't about honoring the past. It was about holding myself back from embracing the present. Letting go, my friends, is a powerful act of self-love. It's about creating space for something new, something better. It's about choosing yourself and your growth. And it's about honoring the journey that brought you here. So take a deep breath and let go. Let's be honest, we all have things in our lives that are no longer serving us. It could be a habit that's holding us back, a relationship that's become toxic, or even a dream that no longer resonates with who we are today. Recognizing what needs to be let go is the first and often the most difficult step. It requires us to be honest with ourselves, to look inward with courage and compassion. Start by asking yourself some tough questions. What brings me joy? What drains my energy? What stories am I telling myself that are no longer true? Pay attention to the whispers in your heart, those subtle nudges that tell you something's not quite right. It might be uncomfortable at first, but trust me, facing these truths is an act of self-respect. Think about the things you cling to out of fear. Is it the fear of failure, the fear of being alone, or maybe it's the fear of disappointing others? These fears, while understandable, can keep us stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. Letting go means facing those fears with courage and choosing ourselves, even when it's hard. Remember, letting go is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes courage to acknowledge when something is no longer working, and even more courage to release it. It's about choosing yourself and your well-being, even when it's difficult. And it's about trusting that the future holds something better for you. So, take a deep breath and let go of what no longer serves you. Your future self will thank you. Letting go is a journey, not a one-time event. Be patient with yourself. Embrace the new opportunities that come your way, and step into the unknown with confidence. Celebrate your small victories along the way, and remember that every step forward is progress. Enjoy the present moment and trust that you are on the right path. Now let's talk about feelings, because let's face it, letting go is rarely a neat and tidy process. It can be messy, it can be painful, and it can bring up a whole lot of emotions. And you know what? That's okay. It's more than okay, it's essential. We're human, and we're wired for connection. When we let go of something or someone that's been a part of our lives, it's natural to feel a sense of loss, even if that thing was no longer serving us. Allow yourself to feel those emotions fully without judgment. Don't try to suppress them or pretend they're not there. Give yourself permission to grieve. Cry if you need to. Scream into a pillow. Write in your journal until your hand cramps. Whatever you do, don't bottle it up inside. Emotions are energy, and they need to move through us in order to be released. When we try to numb the difficult emotions, we also numb the good ones. We numb our capacity for joy, for connection, for love. And trust me, that's not a trade-off worth making. Remember, you are not your emotions. They are temporary visitors, passing through. Acknowledge them, honor them, and allow them to move through you. And as you do, you'll create space for healing, for growth, and for new beginnings. Embrace the journey of feeling and let it guide you to a place of peace. Remember, every emotion you feel is a step towards understanding yourself better. And with each step, you'll find yourself feeling lighter, more at peace, and ready to embrace the future. Take time to reflect on your emotions and understand what they are teaching you. Share your feelings with a trusted friend or therapist and let them support you. Practice self-care and nurture your emotional well-being. Find balance in your emotions and strive for emotional harmony. Embrace your emotional strength and let it empower you on your journey. Letting go can be a lonely journey, but it doesn't have to be. One of the bravest things you can do is ask for help. Reach out to a trusted friend, a family member, a therapist, or a support group. Share your story, your struggles, and your triumphs. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness, it's courage. It's the birthplace of connection, of empathy, of love. When we allow ourselves to be seen, truly seen by others, we create a space for healing and growth. Find your people, those who love you unconditionally and support you on your journey. Surround yourself with those who lift you up, who encourage you to be your authentic self, and who remind you of your strength and resilience. And if you're struggling to find those people in your life, know that you're not alone. There are countless online communities, support groups, and therapists who are ready and willing to listen without judgment and offer support. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes courage to admit when we need support and even more courage to reach out and ask for it. Together, we can navigate the journey of letting go and find strength in our shared experiences. Take time to reflect on your progress and celebrate the small victories along the way. Remember, you are not alone, and together, we can find the strength to let go and move forward. Embrace the journey and know that every step forward is a step towards healing and growth. Rituals can be incredibly powerful tools for letting go. They provide a tangible way to acknowledge and release what's no longer serving us, to create a symbolic closing to a chapter in our lives. What feels meaningful to you? What resonates with your soul? There's no right or wrong way to create a letting go ritual. The most important thing is that it feels authentic to you. You could write a letter expressing your feelings and then burn it, releasing the words and emotions into the universe. You could create a piece of art that represents what you're letting go of and then ceremoniously destroy it. You could even go for a hike in nature and leave a symbolic offering at the base of a tree. The act of creating and performing a ritual can be incredibly cathartic. It allows us to consciously choose to release what's no longer serving us and to step into the future with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. Choose what feels right for you, and don't be afraid to get creative. Let your ritual be a source of empowerment and transformation. Take your time and let the process unfold naturally. Reflect on your journey and embrace the new beginnings that come with letting go. Letting go is not about erasing the past or pretending it didn't happen. It's about acknowledging the lessons we've learned, the growth we've experienced, and the strength we've gained along the way. It's about creating space for something new, something better, something more aligned with who we are becoming. It's about embracing the unknown with courage and curiosity, knowing that we have the strength and resilience to navigate whatever challenges and triumphs lie ahead. What are you making space for in your life? What dreams have you been putting on hold? What passions have you been too afraid to pursue? This is your opportunity to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be, to live a life that is authentic, joyful, and meaningful. Remember, letting go is not the end. It's the beginning. It's a chance to rewrite your story, to create a future filled with possibility and hope. Embrace the open door and step into your new chapter with confidence. Take a deep breath and let the journey begin. The future is yours to shape one step at a time. We've covered a lot of ground today, from identifying what needs to be let go to embracing the future that awaits. Remember, letting go is a process, not a destination. It's a journey of self-discovery, of courage, and of love. Start by taking small steps, one day at a time. Be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress. Each step you take brings you closer to a healthier, happier you. Reflect on your journey, acknowledge your growth, and keep moving forward.